And y'all kill me with this shit. With this old fake ass, this fake ass outrage for Kelsey and talking about how Kelsey ain't loyal and how she turned her back on Megan. How the fuck she turned her back on Megan when Megan knew that she was fucking on this dude and went and fucked on him? So who loyalty was broken first? Like, y'all kill me with this shit. Kelsey don't owe this girl no loyalty. So if Torey wanted to give her some money to say she don't know what's going on because she get full immunity on the situation, hey, she had every right. Because at that point, the relationship was fractured with Megan. She ain't working with her no more. Kelsey had to do what she had to do, what was in her best interest. All right, so we're going to talk about the Megan Thee Stallion situation, but before I get to that, shout out to that boy Young Thug. Just got probation yesterday. 15 years. Basically a 1 foot in, 1 foot out situation, man. Basically, he on a strict probation. He got to move out of Atlanta, all type of little other stipulations on top of that, man. But what's more important is he got his freedom. He back out here in the free world. But he on the street. Like, basically, he can't, any kind of fuck up, he gonna be serving 15 years, you know. So y'all know how that probation shit go. You free, what you really ain't free. You 1 foot in, 1 foot out situation. So the topic right now on the internet is everybody owe Gunna an apology. Now, from what I can remember, Gunna took a plea deal, and Gunna was in the courtroom while taking that plea deal, being very, very cooperative and being very, very respectful.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state after each statement whether or not you agree or acknowledge that the statements are truthful, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
Now, people want to talk about did he snitch or did he, did Young Thug tell him to do that? I always was under the impression that Young Thug told him, hey, man, take the deal, get out, do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, we're going to call a spade a spade. The nigga folded, bro. Regardless of what y'all niggas want to say, when all the shit was going down with YSL in the streets, Gunna wasn't backing away from YSL. Gunna wasn't getting himself away from all the activities that was going around. He was very much in the knowing of what was going on. So he knew if they was to get picked up, it's a possibility that he's going to get picked up as well. So at that point, you ride it out, in my opinion. You ride it out, especially when you know you ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Especially when you know you ain't did nothing. You let the court do what they got to do, and then you going to get your freedom back. Because you ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So in my opinion, he folded. You could say he snitched, whatever y'all want to call it, he folded. Because, nigga, when everything was going on, you wasn't trying to back away then, and you was rolling with everything. So ride this shit out until they figure out what's going on. Just like Thug had to ride it out, you could have rolled it out too. But if him and Thug got word from each other, hey, bro, do what you got to do to get up out of here, go make the money. Hey, because the nigga was looking real, like he was looking real sick that he was in jail. Niggas got revisionist history, though. But don't nobody owe that man no apology because we all seen the same shit. The nigga folded in 4K in the courtroom. Said YSL was a gang. Y'all forgot that? Okay. Moving on.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. Bitch was always gonna talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Torey? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. Bitch, you kept catching me out of my fucking mind. Yes, bitch, I lied.
Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, we didn't need her to do a documentary to tell us what we already knew. We gonna talk about Tory Lanez, but we gonna hold Megan accountable first. Let's get on Megan first. We didn't need her to do a whole documentary to tell us what we already knew. When I seen that shit come down my timeline yesterday, I was like, okay, you ain't breaking no news, kicking down no doors, telling us this shit. We knew when you was sitting in front of Gayle King that you was lying. You have to be blind, deaf, or crazy to not know that Megan and Torey had something going on. Whether they was fucking, they was doing whatever, playing motherfucking house, playing footsie, whatever you want to. They was doing something sexual. So we seen this shit throughout the whole quarantine. Him doing the whole quarantine radio shit. Him being all snuggled up with her and shit. She was snuggling up with everybody at that point. Megan has never been shy about her sexuality and her wanting to have a good time. So we knew something was going on. Now, what we didn't know was that he was fucking not only Megan, but he was fucking Kelsey too. So when the whole little situation happened with the shooting situation, we come to find out that he was fucking both of them, which Megan knew. Megan knew what time it was. And y'all killed me with this shit. With this old fake ass, this fake ass outrage for Kelsey and talking about how Kelsey ain't loyal and how she turned her back on Megan. How the fuck she turned her back on Megan when Megan knew that she was fucking on this dude and went and fucked on him? So who loyalty was broken first? Like, y'all kill me with this shit. Kelsey don't owe this girl no loyalty. So if Torey wanted to give her some money to say she don't know what's going on, can she get full immunity on the situation? Hey, she had every right. Because at that point, the relationship is fractured with Megan. She ain't working with her no more. Kelsey had to do what she had to do, what was in her best interest. Hey, at the end of the day, that lying shit don't get you nowhere. We already knew Megan was lying. And if you lie about that, put that type of situation on your mama, your deceased mama, what else would you lie about? Now, when none of us here, when none of the commentators here on this situation, there when the shooting went down. So we don't know what is what. We can sit here and play conspiracy theories all day and talk about who did this or who did that. At the end of the day, all this shit falls back on Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is in jail for a reason. If he didn't shoot that girl or if he did shoot her, he did something. And the something that we know for a fact that he did, he had sex with both of these women. Without one of them, all of them wasn't on one accord on them fucking him. And that's where he fucked up at. Because you got to understand, when you doing shit like that between two friends, you got to know that shit gonna hit the fan eventually. And it did hit the fan. So he could sit on the internet and tweet and talking about only thing he did wrong was have a good dick and all this old lame ass shit that don't mean nothing at the end of the day.
You made me your enemy? Come to find out, your ass was fucking with a nigga behind my back that I was on first. And that ain't right, because you supposed to be my best friend.
She just really disappointed me and let me down. Do you feel like anything that you're saying justifies the fact that I was shot? I would never let somebody drag my best friend and let people speculate that this didn't happen to her. When I seen with my own 2 eyes what happened, I was just, my best friend get shot. What we mad about? I wouldn't did her like that.
Nigga, You had a grand opportunity to sit both of them women down and tell both of them what it was. You didn't do that. You can't then come in and act like you just did some player shit. What would have been the player shit to do was to let them both know what was going on. Then you wouldn't probably been in that situation where you sitting in a jail cell now. At the end of the day, Tory Lanez is in jail for doing lame ass shit. For not keeping it P. Niggas talking about keeping it P, doing this, doing that. Hey, you knew that shit was gonna hit the fan with them girls, bro. Whether they found out, she found out, Megan knew what was going on. And another thing, y'all niggas better stop having sex with these women when y'all drinking and shit, bro. Y'all think that drunk sex shit is cool, bro? That shit ain't cool. That shit gonna get y'all motherfucking ass jammed up too, man. If a girl been drinking, bro, and she drunk, leave her the fuck alone, man. Because you see how she tried to say you kept trying to have sex with her while she was drunk and shit. That shit, hey, we know Megan's a liar. We know Megan exaggerate things, but at the end of the day, you gotta understand, bro. You're in jail because you were believing what Megan was saying. You thought Megan was a hood bitch. You thought Megan was a gangster bitch. You thought if you shot Megan, she was gonna keep it in the streets. But what you gotta understand is you can't put nothing past no bitch. Cause when it come down to it, and they get on the internet and they crying and the whole world can see, your ass going to jail. So all that gutter shit she talk about in her records, all that hood bitch she was portraying to be and all that other shit, that shit go out the window. Once you do some shit that you're not supposed to do. All that shit go out the window. She forget all that shit she said and she's ready to get justice and put your ass in jail. You in jail because you was believing that this bitch was gonna keep it in the streets. And she didn't. The minute she felt played, the minute she felt like you wasn't holding yourself accountable and you wasn't putting her feelings, you weren't validating her feelings and how she felt in the situation, she got on the internet and blasted your ass. Now you in jail. Y'all gotta stop getting caught up and because a bitch telling you this, a bitch telling you that, the worst thing you can do to a nigga that been lame all his motherfucking life is tell that nigga he handsome, tell that nigga he got some good dick, tell that nigga just anything good about himself. That's the worst thing you can do to a lame ass nigga that ain't never had it his way. Torey Lanez started believing that shit. He really felt like he was doing something fucking both of them girls at the same time. Not knowing that doing that suck ass shit, the way you did it, was gonna land you in jail. Yeah, she lied. Yeah, she might have exaggerated the situation. Yeah, you might not have shot this girl. But at the end of the day, bro, what you did was lame as fuck. So you're in jail for a reason. It might not be for the reason that everybody think you in jail for, but you in jail for a reason. You can't put nothing past no bitch. You can't put nothing past these niggas. When the shit hit the fan, all a woman gotta do is get on the internet and cry, make herself cry and say you did something to her, and your ass is guilty. Now you got off. Let it have been a white woman, your ass probably would have been up the road for 30 years. So let this be a lesson, man. For anybody that might see this video. Hey, you can't put nothing past women, bro. When they get mad, when they in their feelings, they don't give a fuck. They not even thinking logical out the gate. It's all emotion with them. It's all about how they feel. So if you, when they mad and you done did something to them, you best to believe your ass might end up going to jail. So your best bet is to do the right thing, bro. Don't put yourself in situations that's going to end you up in the penitentiary or with some shit on your name that it's going to be hard to get off. If you want to fuck on her, let them know. Don't all that sneaking around, lying and shit, bro. We past that shit. We not kids no more. We grown. You're a grown man with money, with status. I'm pretty sure if you would have brought it to the table that come on. They would have went for it. But at the end of the day, yes, Megan's a liar. All women lie. Come on. All women exaggerate the truth. All women are dramatic. We're not going to get mad at women for being women, bro. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to hold ourselves accountable because at the end of the day, you put yourself in that situation. Because you didn't have to leave with them that night. You could have let them go about their business. You let Megan put you in a situation. Now you got to deal with the consequences. Do I want to see you in jail? No, I don't want to see you in jail. I don't want to see no black man in jail. But at the end of the day, we got to hold ourselves accountable because women can only do what we allow at the end of the day. Now, let me get on Kirk Frost real quick. Sorry, bro. Y'all niggas done got to this. Y'all niggas got this shit bad with using these phrases that women be using, man. You trying to defend this man, but you saying shit like it's giving, she mad and shit. Like, bro, what be wrong with you niggas? You niggas grown ass men. Talking about it's giving. Period. All this old, come on. Y'all know what I want to say, bro. Kirk, if you gonna defend that man, bro, don't be saying shit like that, bro. God damn, man. Y'all be killing me with this shit. Who be raising you niggas, man? That's what I want to know. Who be raising y'all niggas? It's giving. You mad. What? Man, I tell you. Hey. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Why do y'all feel like Torey's in jail? Do y'all feel like he's gonna come home? They said they can't find the evidence. You know, we already know Megan's a liar, bro. We're not finna sit here and bash Megan for doing what women do, lie and exaggerating the truth. We're not finna do that. We already knew she was lying. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think. I'm out 100.